Pleiadian Mercury. If your natal Mercury is conjunct the Pleiades, then your communication style is energetic. As a cosmic catalyst, you express energy in very dynamic and playful ways. You embody the master communicator. Even if you don't feel like you've hit that master level yet, it's part of your trajectory in this life. Your soul healer codes are activated and expressed through words or vibrational language. Pleiadian Mercury applies the soul healer's gift for uplifting communication with Mercury's quick nature, creating someone who thinks and speaks at lightning speed. This placement is especially powerful for using vibrational language to empower others and support their healing by demonstrating the power of words. Hey, I'm Kellie, and before we dive into the 12 houses, let's do a quick overview of some of the strengths and challenges associated with your Pleiadian Mercury. Pleiadian Mercury strengths. A strong Pleiadian Mercury is very optimistic and approachable, making it safe for others to confide in you. Mercury's curiosity, combined with a Pleiadian passion for helping others, makes you a natural at learning what makes people tick. Pleiadian Mercury makes for an excellent wordsmith, giving you the uncanny ability to say just the right words at just the right time. You're naturally attuned to specific windows of healing opportunity for others. Your strong desire to help others often feels like a cosmic soul purpose, and you use the gift of gab to create opportunities for others to open up to you. Pleiadian Mercury integration challenges. Pacing and projection. So with this one, you want to practice balance with listening and talking, with sharing and silence, and learn to notice when the fast-paced Pleiadian Mercury is leaving others behind. Practice saying no, understanding that balance and well-being require saying no sometimes, even when you have the energy to help everyone. So the power of words, and specifically the word no. Practice saying no. Over-talking as avoidance. It's easy to get lost in solving other people's problems as a way to avoid dealing with your own. When you feel too caught up in someone else's journey, pause and reflect to see if something on your path needs attention. Pleiadian Mercury through the houses. First house. People immediately recognize you as someone who communicates with enthusiasm and optimism. You think out loud, process through talking, and your animated expression helps others feel excited about ideas. The challenge is slowing down enough for others to process what you've said. Your quick mind can leave people behind. True story. Second house, you build material security through communication skills, writing, speaking, teaching, social media, things like that. Your mind naturally finds value in helping others communicate better. You think about boundaries, self-worth, and resources in optimistic and solution-oriented ways. The shadow side, talking about what you need, is easier than actually receiving it. Your words are valuable, so make sure you're compensated accordingly. Third house. This is your power placement. Master communicator energy in the house of communication. You're the witty, fast-talking, socially skilled person that people want to hang around. You help others find their voice and communicate authentically. The trap is using words to deflect from deeper feelings or self-criticizing your communication to avoid potential judgment from others. Fourth house. Your words communicate emotional safety for others. Family conversations feel lighter and more optimistic when you're involved. You help family members express feelings they've kept buried. The challenge here is your tendency to think your feelings, meaning talk through your emotions. This may allow you to bypass them rather than actually feeling them. Sometimes your silence and presence can be more healing than words. Not everything needs to be discussed, processed, or explained. Let me know in the comments if you're a chatty Cathy. Pleiadian Mercury in the 5th house. Your creativity often manifests as banter, playful, enthusiastic communication, or spontaneous rabbit holes of insight and inspiration. You turn ideas into art, stories, or teaching that genuinely excites people. Romance involves intellectual connection and an exchange of wits. You help others express their creativity through encouragement and practical communication strategies. Just remember, not every rabbit hole needs to become a full-on project. 6th house. Daily communication is an integral part of how you serve others. You organize, clarify, and help others express what they're trying to say in the work environment. Your mind thrives on being useful through words. Shadow side, talking about self-care instead of actually doing it, or over-explaining your boundaries rather than simply holding them. Sometimes no is a complete sentence. 7th house, you attract partners who value communication or who need help finding their voice. Relationships feel emotionally safe when there's open dialogue. You can talk through almost anything, which can be a gift as well as an avoidance strategy. Cultivate equal partnerships where each side participates in communicating authentically their needs, emotions, and boundaries. 8th house. Your communication has transformative power. You help people articulate experiences they couldn't name before. Conversations with you feel like therapy, deeply authentic, intensely real, and even healing. You're not afraid to talk about the shadow or taboo stuff with intensity and passion. The challenge here is finding that balance between knowing when to speak truth and when to let silence honor the mystery. Ninth house. You're driven to teach communication skills, share wisdom, or help others expand their thinking through words and understanding. Your mind connects everyday experiences to higher meaning. You make complex spiritual concepts accessible through clear, enthusiastic explanation. The trap is talking about growth instead of participating in it. Teaching is powerful, but lived wisdom speaks louder than words. 10th house. Your public reputation centers on your communication skills. Your career likely involves speaking, writing, teaching, or social media, or utilizes these skills in a significant way. You're the voice that makes complex ideas simple and inspires people to action. Just ensure that your public voice doesn't completely override your private expression. You're allowed to have thoughts you don't broadcast. 11th house. You energize groups through enthusiastic, inclusive communication. Your words make people feel seen, valued, and excited about the collective vision. You're the person who can articulate what the group is feeling but hasn't expressed yet. The shadow side, talking for the community instead of letting others find their own voice. Inspiration is beautiful, but empowering others means stepping back sometimes. 12th house. Your communication abilities connect you to something beyond ordinary consciousness. You channel wisdom, receive intuitive downloads, or express spiritual truths through words. Your mind processes through alone time, silence, and inner dialogue. The challenge is distinguishing between genuine spiritual communication and mental overwhelm. Now let's look at some practical ways for you to work with and integrate your Pleiadian Mercury. The following communication practices will help you build awareness and self-regulation. Building awareness. Not everyone who has problems wants advice. Pay attention to the cues. Some people just want to complain. Some people want to think or process out loud. The next part is about self-regulation, which will help you put the awareness into practice. Incorporate the following habits into your communication style. Then when someone does want your advice, it will have more impact. Number 1, practice listening without offering feedback. I know you may have to sit on your hands or put tape over your mouth, but you'll be fine. Number 2, ask the following question. Do you want feedback or do you just want me to listen right now? I actually started using this one somewhere around the early part of my spiritual journey, and I realized I was very attached to my feedback. Someone gave me that piece many years ago, and when I started practicing it, it really took on a different dynamic between myself and the person that was sharing with me. It can be incredibly empowering to have those boundaries and to practice that with other people. Transit timing. If you want to work with the transit timing, then any planetary transit to your natal Mercury can serve as an activation point for you to draw down the Pleiadian energies and messages into your daily life. Whether it's the sun going across, Mercury going across, the moon, every 28 days, the moon will activate that point in your chart, or if it's Saturn or Mars, it doesn't matter. Any planetary transit to that point in your chart can be a great activation point for you to get more clarity and bring through the messages. Since the journey of your Pleiadian Mercury includes accessing and activating your personal truth, advocating for yourself as well as others, and governing your expressive energy, you may find some helpful crossover tips in the following videos as well. Pleiadian Sun, Pleiadian Mars, and Pleiadian Saturn. These videos will be linked in the description or pinned comment below. Okay, your turn. So in what house does your Pleiadian Mercury live? Where does it sit in your chart? Or how do you channel wisdom from your Pleiadian star family? Drop a comment below, and thank you for watching.